Okay, so I I'm gonna record myself talking for like 10 minutes because that's how long I guess I'll make the video. I think the video I should be animating over is something involving like this little short I wanted to do called Foggy Night, or at least that's the tentative name. But I just wanted to talk about nonsense over the video because I can, and that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna do it. So I love Scooby Doo, and I feel like people don't understand my love for Scooby Doo. It's not about remembering titles, and it's not remembering which episodes in which order. It's not about the little details. It's really about the story. Like, people don't understand this. There's so much to Scooby Doo that has so much potential, and people constantly like don't understand Scooby Doo. They only want to see it for this basic thing, like, oh, Freddy's always got to be the idiot. Oh, Velma's always got to be the smart one, which therefore makes her unattractive. And I'm like, come on. Don't play Velma like that. Velma's very attractive. Let's not do that. Everyone's attractive. Let's not be like that person, because in terms of personality, she's one of the characters with the most personality. So let's not do that to my girl. Um, I love Freddie too. I think Freddie has so much potential as a character, and they never give him enough. I think the most attention Freddie has gotten as a character is basically this meme that was going around. It wasn't even a meme. It was literally a clip that was flying around everywhere on Twitter, where you get to see Freddie actually have his hair in the wind, and he's like riding outside of the car. And I don't know where this clip is from. Like, I don't know which movie, because of course now I cannot watch every single movie of Scooby Doo. I think they come out with a new movie every freaking year, and they're not that good. So I'm not gonna sit here and watch every single movie. I still have taste. But there's this scene where he's like hanging out the car, and he's not driving for some reason, which is really weird. Usually Fred is driving because it's Fred's car, but I know that sometimes Shaggy can drive it. Other people can drive, but like usually he's driving. And so, you see his hair flipping around. Everyone's like, oh, look at Freddie. Look at my boy. Look at him looking good. Ooh, yes, yes. Thank you for recognizing that Freddie is not an ugly boy. Like, yes, that ascot is super stupid, but that's just how he be. Like, I think the best iteration of these characters, because I'm not even gonna go into Daphne. Daphne is just there. Most of the time she's there, and our best incarnations is literally the live action Scooby Doo, the Zombie Island version of her, and that is it. Outside of Be Cool Scooby Doo, which if you have watched this, you should know it's really good. Like, if you haven't watched it just because of the style, and trust believe, I was one of those people. I was like, ugh, that looks really lazy. But then it turned out to be really good, so I don't even care. It was funny. It was a great time. I had a great time. I had fun with the kids. The kids were great. That was a good show. I blame Sony completely for why that show did not last. They suck. That show was great. Like, if you're a true fan, okay. If you're real, like, really love Scooby Doo, you should really watch Be Cool Scooby Doo. It's really good. The characterization of Fred, Velma, Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby it's sweet and delicious. It's just so good. It's so good. I get the best of both worlds. Fred and everybody else are idiots, but they're also really they're themselves, and they're friends. Oh god, I get emotional because I love Scooby Doo so much, and I feel like I said, like, people just don't understand that dynamic. People don't like or appreciate Scooby Doo, in for what it has, for what it is. People always want to twist it into this. Oh, they smoke weed. Oh, they're in a lesbian relationship. Oh, Fred's kind of like a freak or a predator. I don't know. He's the controlling. He'll kill people. I mean, yes, it's all in good fun and stuff, but that's childish. I don't know. I'm like, I'm not impressed by these jokes. Like, these aren't really funny to me. They're just kind of like, how extreme can we go with like Scooby Doo? and how much can we like tear down this dynamic. And that also appears in the live action movies where you see them trying to make the gang not friends. How? This is not the Scooby. This isn't Scooby Doo. Where are you? If the gang is not friends, how could the gang not be? This is what I'm talking about. I like Be Cool Scooby Doo because it's the last iteration of Scooby Doo shows, and it actually kept them as friends. Yes, they have their differences, but they are truly friends. And you see different types of people talking to each other. You actually see different types of interactions. You see the quirks of every single character. Like, there's so much more personality added to these characters that make them really friends. But everyone, I feel like a lot of the other iterations of it makes it seem like they why would they even be friends? Why would they even be together? Like, they're miserable, they're unhappy, they're bickering all the time, they're arguing with each other. And yes, friends do that, especially in a larger group. There's always going to be differences, but like, they make it feel like, well, this isn't really fun anymore. Like, y'all really don't work. I feel like the one thing people forget is that the dynamic of friends that they have to be to make the show work, to make the jokes work, to make, a movie work. Your girl is tired. I'm very tired of movies and shows that depict them as just a bunch of miserable people doing the same thing over and over again. Clues to the fact that, like, nothing's really changed. And they're frustrated by their own lack of ambition to try something different. If it was up to me, I'd write a whole storyline. I also read the Scooby-Doo comic that they had made recently, where there's like zombies or something about a virus, whatever. I didn't like it that much. It was okay, but it's not that great. Like, why is this here? I just didn't think it was necessary. I was like, you took it so out of its realm, kind of, and like, you've made all these weird changes. It was a cute attempt, but like, honestly, it wasn't something I was feeling. I didn't think it was that great. But if it was up to me, don't worry, I have a whole storyline I would definitely share in a different video. So I already started like trying to draw the characters and everything. It's very hard for me to draw men, so I'm gonna have to get back on you on that one. But there are definitely so many opportunities to give like new life to these characters. I think Zombie Island did it best. Give them jobs, make them do other things. Like, they could have like an annual, we come back every year, oh, we do this for like a month, we could take off for a month and just do this, depending on their jobs. Or, oh, the whole mystery is them getting back together and figuring out what each other is doing. Or like, yeah, there's so much you could do. Just let them be adults at this point. I don't find any harm in that. I don't care. I think, like I said, Zombie Island did it best. They had Daphne as a reporter. They had Fred as the cameraman. I forgot what his job was. It was like the boyfriend. I don't know. And Velma owned her own bookstore, which I felt like fit her so well. She had her own like mystery bookstore. That was cute. Okay, I'm feeling that. Shaggy and Scooby's just floating around. That's kind of in their character. But I want to see more from them too. I want to see more of like Shaggy being his own person. And like, Ultra Shaggy gave me lots of ideas what Shaggy could be in the future. I'm not going to say he's going to be a fighter or anything, but I'm like, there's so much of Shaggy's character about fighting against his own fears that can be played off really nicely in a story. I just have so much love for these characters. Please, somebody show these characters some more love. Sony did not, was it Sony? Whoever made Be Cool Scooby Doo, whatever company paid into that, y'all did a disservice to the people who made that show. Y'all really did a disservice to them. These are the guys who made Phineas and Ferb. Y'all should have respected them more. They did a great job. Y'all haters. But it's not 10 minutes yet, but that's all the time I have, because if I keep going on, I'm going to go over 10 minutes. So thank you for listening, watching my animation. I think I did a pretty good job staying under 10 minutes. If you want to follow me on the social media, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. On my Instagram, I'm Black Gum, and on Twitter, I'm Kitty Arts. Yep. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.